What's up, everybody? Christian here, Century 21 AA Realty, the red shirt realtor. And what I want to talk about today, I'm going to do a quick video just on a little market update. So where is the state of the market right now? Suffolk County. Well, specifically for Suffolk and Nassau, because that's the main areas I do. So Suffolk, this is going to get very, how should I say, logical and very numerical. So if you don't like numbers, either stick through it or just don't know how the market's doing. All right, so Suffolk, the median sales price went up 5.3% compared to the median sales price last year. And the median sales price was about $380,000 last year and about $400,000 this year. So that's a $20,000 increase, and in the past 2 years, it's gone up 6.7%, and the median price was about $356,000. So that's Suffolk. You know, that's a huge increase compared to 2 years ago, compared to last year, and compared to today. That's a $44,000 increase in the past 2 years, and a $20,000 increase in the past year. For Nassau County, if you live in Nassau, the median sales price went up 2.8% compared to last year. Last year's median price was about $530,000. This year it's $545,000. And about 2 years ago, in the past 2 years, there was a 6% increase, and the median price was $500,000. So that's a $45,000 increase in the past 2 years, and a $15,000 increase in the past 1 year. So I mean, that's a pretty huge increase, you know, both counties in just in a very short amount of time, and that means doing completely nothing to your home. Your value has increased in Suffolk 6.7%, and in Nassau 6%. So now what I'm going to do is absorption rate, you know, how many homes are currently on the market and how many sold in the past 180 days, which is 6 months. I'm going to divide the homes that sold in the past 180 days by 6, because 6 months. And then I'm going to divide the homes that are currently on the market by the homes that, you know, selling at a rate of one per month, which will give us the absorption rate. So for example, you know, 6,540 homes are on the market currently in Suffolk, and in the past 6 months, 8,650 sold. So if I divide 8,650 by 6, I get about somewhere around 1,400, I believe. But if you divide that 1,400 by the 6,540 that are currently in the market, your absorption rate is 4.5 months, so 4.5 months. As for Nassau, there's currently 5,263 homes on the market, 6,685 sold in the past six months. So that's about around the same amount as the Suffolk, you know, when it comes to per month, selling per month. And then if you divide that by the 5,263, you have 4.7 months worth of inventory. So this is how we decide if it's a seller's market, a neutral market, or a buyer's market. So to kind of put it into perspective, a regular average market is about 7 to 9 months worth of inventory. And when you look back at like 2010, 2011, 2012, when, you know, there was a lot of homes weren't selling as fast as they sell today, you know, and you just saw a lot of these homes going under. You're seeing a lot of more foreclosures. You're seeing a lot more listings out there. That during that period of time, the absorption rate was about like 14 months. It was as high as 14 months. So this is almost 10 months less. So that shows you how much of a strong seller's market is. And, you know, if you ever thought of, hey, should I be selling in this market? Obviously, the numbers say yes, that you definitely should at least consider selling in today's market. And another advantage that you have in selling in today's market is you can ask, you know, a little bit more money because the interest rates right now are extremely low. They're at 3.5 to 3.75. I've seen people get even lower, which is absolutely crazy. In the beginning of the year, they were about 5%, and they were supposed to keep going up. Compared to the end of last year, last year I think we had 3 or 4 increases, and by the end of the year we got up to 5%, and they were estimating even more increases. But due to things like the government shutdown and even the stock market dipping, I bet you guys remember the stock market dipping in the beginning of the year. The interest rates went back down. So now that's kind of putting it into perspective for buyers that, hey, you know what, I'd rather even pay a little more for this next house as long as I get this low interest rate. So a lot of buyers are trying to find a home as quick as possible before the interest rates start shooting up again. So I mean, if that doesn't kind of put into perspective of you thinking, hey, is today's a seller's market? Is today a buyer's market? Should I be selling my home in today's market? If you want top dollar, I would say that right now homes are definitely selling at a premium. All right, if you have any other questions for me, just reach out to me. My information is always at the end of the video. Unless you already clicked off this video in like the first 2 minutes, then I guess you won't know that. But I guess you won't even know me telling you that it's at the end of the video because you haven't even made it this far. But as always, until next time, Christian Haramansky, Century 21 AA Realty, the Red Shirt Realtor. Until next time.